Sit your ass down, baby, I don't wanna dance. I like it slow, baby, I don't like it fast. Tell me what you came to do.
Hello beautiful people of the world, it is your girl Naësha here, and we are back at it again with another video. As you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about relationships, dating, and social media. But hold on now, before you click off because you think this is some relationship dating advice, this is not. I don't care to give relationship advice. Everybody just do what you want to do with your dating life, but this is just a conversation that I want to have, because as y'all know, if you here, it's because you like to have conversations and discuss different topics. And I think this is a very important one, because like social media has literally ruined dating. Like guys, we're so cooked. Like I'm smiling, but it's not funny. It's actually not funny. Like we're cooked. We're cooked, y'all. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. We are so happy to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know how it goes. Me and you locked in. Thank you so much for coming back. Now, I'm sorry if you hear like noises. I'm recording outside and there are a lot of birds. It's early in the morning, I guess. It's not even that early, it's like 10 o'clock, but like the birds are just singing and talking. I don't know what conversation they having that is possibly more important than what me and you is having, but they're literally not shutting up. Like it's been 30 minutes and they just keep on talking. So I'm so sorry for that noise. And you know, Florida is just so loud. Like in general, Florida is just so loud. There's always like police, ambulances. It's just such a loud place. Thank you so much for bearing with me. As you can see by the title of today's video, I believe that social media has given us a false illusion that we have options. And let me cook. Hold on now. What I mean by that is because when we're on these platforms, when you're on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, like you have access to so many different people. You have access to so many different profiles. You see black girls, you see white girls, Chinese girls, you see Vietnamese, you see South African, you see Dominican, you see Haitian, Jamaican, Canadian, UK girlies. You see a whole bunch of people. They have different shapes, they do different things from all different walks of life, and it gives you the illusion that this is the dating pool for you. Like all these people that you see online, like all these men from everywhere, fit, not fit, big, fat, make money, don't make that much money, post a lot, don't post a lot, got a job, don't got no job. You think that this is your dating pool. As a society, we think that the world is our dating pool, and that's because we have access to so many people's profiles. But what a lot of people don't understand is that these people are not real. Like these are imaginary options, and that illusion that we have so many options is ruining relationships and is keeping a lot of people single. You can see so many attractive people on social media, but we have to understand that these people are not real. These are not real options. These are not people you know. They don't know you. You don't know what they do. For all you know, they're already in a relationship. You don't even know if you are their type. Some of them literally live across the world. Some would literally never even date you. Like they wouldn't even look at you if they saw you in the street. Like you are not their cup of tea, and vice versa. But for some reason your brain still thinks like, yeah, there are so many options. But you have to remember and understand that these are not real options. They're not real. And when people see the whole world as their dating pool, they start moving like there's always going to be somebody better. And because of the access that you have to so many different profiles, your brain will tell you that the options are endless. So a lot of people browse through relationship like they're on Netflix. Like next, that's boring, next, didn't catch my attention, next, you're annoying me, next, I don't like this about you, next, you too short, next, you're not 6'3", next, your hair is too long, next, your hair is too short, next, I don't like your shoes, next, you don't dress in designer, next, you haven't traveled to 50 countries in the past 2 years, next. And the reason why people behave like that is because they think their options are endless. Before social media, your dating pool was what? It was school, work, family, friends, your neighborhood, and your friends, friend of a friend. That was your dating pool before social media. Now that we have social media, people think that their dating pool is the whole planet, the whole world, everybody, all countries, all ethnicities, all cultures, all anywhere, everywhere. They believe that literally the planet is their dating pool. So I want to talk about 4 ways in which this illusion of having options is killing our relationships and making dating, I don't even have the word for it. So number 1, people become disposable. You start seeing people as disposable, replaceable. When you believe you have infinite options, you kind of like start to not value what you have anymore, because you're just like, yeah, I can find better. I'm always going to be the first one to say there's always better. And you know, I've said this like literally in other videos, I've said this, there's always better. But what I mean by that is pertaining to the scarcity mindset. like staying in relationships or staying in jobs or staying in situations because you're scared you're never gonna find better, although that thing that you are holding on to is not good for you. That's what I mean when I say there's always better. I don't mean that you have a boyfriend that does everything for you, loves on you, treats you good, but for some reason you just feel like somebody else is gonna do it better. That's not what I'm saying. Now this type of behavior is because you think you have that many options. Y'all see the nuance here? Okay, I'm not contradicting myself, but you have to put things into perspective. So a lot of times, instead of working through issues, instead of sticking it out with somebody who is a good person for you, okay, not somebody who puts you through hell and back. We're not trying to make this work with nobody who's like that. When you have a good person, instead of like working through things and trying to see it through, you're just gonna leave. You're gonna leave when things get hard, and it doesn't even have to get that hard, child. It's some girls in here, it's some men in here, just because you didn't text back one day, you gone, bye. Even if you was busy and you was at the hospital, you couldn't text me, bye. That's not how it is. And the reason why y'all act like this is because you think you have so many options. And because your brain thinks that there are so many other options online, you don't even want to work things out. You don't even want to talk about it because you're like, yeah, you know what? Let me just go back to Instagram. It's a whole bunch of people there. I'll find someone 10 times better, even though this man is a good man who didn't do nothing to me. But I just don't feel like working through this because I just have so many other options. And it's so stupid because you're never going to find the perfect person. And when you behave like that and you believe that there's always somebody better, you're just going to end up like dating. Because now you find no meaning in relationships. Like, you don't value relationships. I don't even know what y'all be valuing. What do y'all value when y'all act like that? The whole point of a relationship is you find somebody that you are compatible with, that you are attracted to, and you feel like you can do life with, and y'all just stick it out. Y'all work through issues. That's the whole point of a relationship. If you're not willing to do that, you're not looking for a relationship. You're probably looking for like a sponsor for a couple months. You're looking for a friend. You're not looking for a relationship. You're not looking for a partner. And this whole idea that people are disposable and replaceable, a lot of the times it shows up in dating as ghosting you, being in long talking stages that don't go nowhere, people disappearing on you after one mistake, one comment, one slight inconvenience, and they blame it on I run a strict program. And now hold on, I do agree that you should run a strict program because you should never play about yourself and never allow somebody to play about you either. But can we did we forget that we're humans? Like, we make mistakes. Men make mistakes, women make mistakes. Like, you have to give grace to people. Sometimes when I listen to girls on TikTok talk about reasons they left a man, and I'm just like, God forbid somebody has a bad day. God forbid somebody's going through something. God forbid somebody's just being human. I think we don't give people enough grace in dating anymore. And that's because we think we have all these options. He forgets to text you good morning. Oh yeah, he don't care about me. He went 24 hours without talking to me, which I agree. You should not go 24 hours without talking to your person. Always try to communicate. But if for some reason like life just got so hectic that he wasn't able to do that, but he came back the next day and explained himself, what's the problem? What's the issue? A lot of girls would actually cut him off just because of that 24 hour with no communication, even though he explained himself right after. And now you might ask, why would they do that? Because they think they have so many options. And I'm talking about women because I'm a girl, okay? It's not a video against women. I'm all for the women's. I'm for the girls. I'm for the girly pops. I'm a woman, so that's what I'm gonna use. But it goes both ways, okay? It also goes both ways. And the illusion of having so many options makes you so quick to leave after the smallest inconvenience. The next point I want to make is unrealistic comparison. And this is the thing with social media in general. Like, it's not even only in dating. Like, I feel like in our personal lives we also do that. So for example, you have a boyfriend, he's so nice to you, he does small gestures for you and big things every now and then, but you know he's not up there yet, so he doesn't have money like that. You know, he's still building himself up. Y'all are both building together. But on social media you just keep seeing all these men with money doing so much more for their girlfriends than your man is doing, okay? But mind you, these people are older than you. You're in your 20s, they're in like their late 30s, so they obviously have more means. But now, because you keep seeing people do more and receive more from their boyfriends, it makes you think like, wait, hold on, my boyfriend is not doing enough. He's not doing nothing. He's not doing enough for me. Wait, should I leave him? And then you hop on TikTok, you start looking up dating advice, and you're like, if he's not doing this for you, if he's not doing that for you, if he's not giving you roses every day, if he's not putting you in Chanel, you need to leave him. And now you leave your man, you leave your boyfriend, your perfect boyfriend, who's currently in school working to get his career, and who still was good to you. Now you leave him because of what you've seen online, because your brain told you, hold on, you could do better. Look at what these men are doing for these women. You can definitely do better, even though yours was doing good. Yours was treating you good. And you don't realize that the people that you're watching, they're like 40 years old, they're 35 years old, they're not in school anymore, they have established careers. And when they were in their 20s, they were probably doing the exact same thing that your boyfriend is doing for you, for their girls. But now, because of social media and all this extravagant romance that you've seen, you left a good man that treated you good with the means that he had, because you wanted more, because social media told you there was better. People have to remember that social media is a curated highlights. Like I do that all the time. Like, you guys think like when I post my videos, you think I'm finna come on here and tell y'all I'm struggling, tell y'all I'm depressed, I'm sad, tell y'all I don't want to be here anymore? I'm not doing that. Every time you see me on your timeline, I'm gonna be smiling, I'm gonna be showing you the nice parts of my life. But best believe me, there were some days I was praying for God to take me out. But you're never gonna know that, because we don't post that. At least I don't post that. I always want to put positivity out there. I show you what I want you to see. And it's the same for these relationships. People show you what they want you to see. People who post a lot about their relationships and all the nice things that he does, that's just my opinion though. That's just my opinion. A lot of the times, these are the relationships that are struggling the most. These are the relationships where the man is treating her like shit 95% of the time, and then the 5% where he has to apologize. This is when the Chanel bags come in, the 100,000 flowers come in, and all the gifts and the fine dining. This is when it comes in for the 5% of the relationship. This is not factual now, but this is how I feel. So you also want to keep that in mind. When you keep comparing yourself to what you see online, keep that in mind, okay? You do not know what be going on behind closed doors. But back to comparison, like, this is what it'll do to you. It'll make you think that you need to have better, you need to do better, and that you actually can do better, even though what you already have is pretty good. It's actually very good. And there's two ways this affects relationship, because now you have people who put unrealistic standards on their significant other. Men expect their girlfriends to look like a BBL baddie, somebody who done got 65 rounds of BBL, tummy tuck. Nothing against plastic surgery, y'all do your thing, but that's not how the average girl looks, you know? And then you have girls over here who are expecting men who are just working normal careers to spoil them in designers, Saint Laurent, Cartier, Chanel, and take them to Aruba every couple of weeks. It just doesn't make sense. Like, that's not real life. For some people, like, this is the real life, this is the reality, but for the average person, it's not. So it's very unfair for you to put all of those expectations on your significant other. And also, let's add that now that you've seen all of this online, you believe that what you have is not good enough, and that you actually have access to that. The everyday girl does not have access to rappers. You do not have access to the rich men. You don't have access to rappers. The average man does not have access to the BBL baddies, to the girls who are in the entertainment field. The everyday person does not have access to that. So it's literally so delusional for somebody to see things online and be like, yeah, no, I need that. Whatever I have right now, I don't want them no more. They're not good enough. I can do better. I need that. But you don't have access to these people in real life. These are not people that would ever date you in real life. They wouldn't even look at you in real life. Do we get that? Like, rich people date rich people. Okay, let's get this clear. Rich people date rich people. There's no rich man that wants a broke girl. No broke girl that wants a broke man. Rich people date rich people. And if not, rich people date rich people. Rich people date people who are well off. I'm sorry, life is not a fairy tale. You can't be a brokey and then you expect this man or this girl to come to your rescue. No, they're gonna at least want you to have a little something. Of course, I guess it happens, but that's not the norm. That's not the norm. And that's another psychology concept, availability heuristic. Just because you can name an example of somebody who, yeah, she was broke and then he came and he rescued her and now she's an influencer and she's a rapper baby mama, she's a wife or whatever. Just because you can name an example doesn't mean that it happens a lot. It doesn't mean that that's the norm. That's what availability heuristic does. As soon as your brain can name an example, your brain thinks that it's achievable, it's very easy to achieve, and it's common, which it's not. So all these options that people think they have, that they can do better, leave this girl, you could do better, leave this man, you can do better. You don't have real access to them. They would never look at you in real life. They would never date you. It's just not it, y'all. It's just not it. It's just pure delusion. Point number 3 is actually something that I feel like I may have struggled with a little bit in the past, and it's commitment anxiety. Basically, it's when people believe that they're always one swipe away from someone better, so it makes you not want to commit to anyone because you're like, wait, hold on, something better might come, and if I'm already in a relationship, I'm not going to be able to get that, you know? So basically, it's like committing to somebody is closing other doors for you, and that feels a little too risky. I feel like I was a victim of that in a sense where whenever I would start talking to a guy, I'd always be like, wait, hold on now, hold on, you're not gonna take me out now, you're not gonna take me out the streets, not the streets, but you're not gonna take me out of the dating scene. And I feel like this mentality is why a lot of people stay in situationships, talking stages, no titles, no commitment. You're just a placeholder while they wait for the person that they actually want, or for somebody better to come around. And there's two sides to this, because sometimes men will get in relationships with you knowing that you're not what they really want, but they just want to have you around because it's nice to have a girlfriend. It's really a good experience to have a girlfriend, but in their hearts they know it's never gonna be you. And then on the other side, you have men who they could possibly see themselves with you, but they're just not sure, and they don't want to close the doors to other girls, so they keep you in situationships. They keep you in 17 months long talking stages. And like I said, it's not because you don't like the person that you do this. It's literally because you have FOMO. You have a fear of missing out on someone better. And because when we're online, we're always seeing those perfect bodies, all the money, all the luxury, and all these things, it makes you think that there's constantly something better somewhere else. So now committing to someone feels like you're losing that possibility of getting someone better. And I just think like this is just insane work. Like this is the reason why so many people are single. So many people are single because they always think there's someone better, so they're so quick to leave relationships. The smallest mistake, the smallest hiccup, they're ready to let you go because they believe that there's someone better that's coming. And it's so important that we all get back to planet Earth and we realize that these options are not real. All of these options that you see online, some of them are already in relationships. Okay, so that's easy. They were never going to be yours. Okay, they're already taken. Some of them, you are not in the same socio-economic tax bracket. They're out of your tax bracket. They would never even look at you. They would never even entertain a conversation with you. Some people that you may be attracted to that you see online are probably not even attracted to you. They would see you pass by and probably not even look at you twice. I'm sorry. Just because you find somebody attractive doesn't mean that they find you attractive. So let's get that out the way. That was never gonna work. All of these people that you see online are not options. They are strangers. They don't know you, you don't know them. The problem, I believe, to me, is that people think that the grass is greener on the other side, which it's not. Okay, the grass is greener where you water it. The grass is greener where you take care of it. Okay, and when everybody thinks that they have so many options, nobody wants to work through relationships, nobody wants to talk about issues, nobody wants to be adults and be emotionally intelligent and actually try to make it work. If we're having a disagreement, let's talk about it, let's figure out what's going on. People don't want to do that anymore because now you think you have so many options. All right, never mind, it's not gonna work, let me go and try to find somebody else, which you're not always gonna find somebody else because you don't have that many options. It's an illusion. And I feel like more than ever people are so single, and it's because of these damn options that y'all think y'all have that don't even exist, who are actually strangers online that would never even look at you if they saw you. Okay, let me know your thoughts on this topic. I really wanted to talk about this because I just feel like there are so many things that are wrong with dating right now, and I blame it all on social media. I blame it all on socials. As I'm editing this video, I just wanted to pop in and say, y'all, we actually went very surface level when it comes to this topic because I didn't even touch on social media interactions, like when a man likes a picture of yours, when he swipes up on your story, or when he just likes your story. Social media interaction, social media attention does not mean that somebody is interested in you. It does not mean that y'all could have a relationship. It gets deeper than that. We didn't go there. Maybe that's another video for another day, but just know there's also that side to things. But I think that the illusion of options is a big one. Like, it's a big one, because I don't know if you guys are understanding like the severity of what we're talking about. Like, you have people who don't even get in relationships because they're scared that they're gonna miss out on something that doesn't exist yet, something they haven't even seen yet. They don't even know if it actually exists or if it's actually gonna come. Like, it's actually very insane and crazy how people's brains are functioning. I don't know, it just blows me. It just blows me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about this whole option things. Let me know how this has affected your dating life and your relationship. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really do appreciate it. Also, make sure you hype up this video, okay? I think you could find it near the like button. You can hype it up, okay? Hype it up for me, please. Give me some hype now. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It'll be right here. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Sit your ass down.